March 10th, 5:18 a.m. I have not slept yet because of the pain. Today has been astounding. I am so tired. Oh, I have earaches. And I think because of the earaches and my sinuses, it makes the ringing quiet. Or they hear my request and they've toned it down. But when I ask a question and the answer that I give back is the right one ear will ring. It's super high pitch. That's happened quite a few times. And my feet are killing me. I clean again all day with the cleaning, and I'm so sorry I'm smoking. But I really didn't smoke today. I would light a cigarette, let it burn. I did not smoke today. I had lollipops, candy. Are they coming off the cats? Went to my skin doctor, sick all the way there, 3 hours sleep. It was an awesome visit. It was more like a chit chat. It wasn't like a visit, but he still wrote me skincare prescriptions. And the girls are just so nice. No, they're angels. They're not even human in that office. They're not human. And I consider he has a doctorate, a Norwegian doctor helping him work on my case. That's love. I didn't ask for that. He would do anything to make sure that my well-being was always the first priority, and he's done that from the first day I've met him. This Dr. Alpern in Williamstown. He's just. I would have liked to have known him 40 years ago. I really would. I would like to know him and how had he come to this, or he, like me, has always had this empathic intuitability, and he just knows. And when I was having problems a couple of years when I first got here, it's just me and my kid. I'd never been here before, ever. I came here sight and seeing because a friend of mine online, a musician, beautiful lady, took me and my kid in. We Skyped and stuff, but we had a past life instant connection, instant. We had got to be sisters, or had to be. And as much as there was love, there was something that was. I gave it enough time to rear its ugly head and kept my mouth shut for 10 years. And one day it came tenfold, and that was the end of that. And that was an awakening for me, because when this person lost her shit and exploded in my home, no less, in my home, and then confessed like next day over text she was drunk, and came at Leanne hard, say evil things about Leanne. My daughter then said my 19-year-old was going to beat her up. This woman's 61. I mean, it was just the things that came out of her mouth. All the truth came out at one time, and it was evil, and it came out because she was drunk. So, which I knew was going to happen from day one, and my daughter told me, I told her, Leanne knew from the get-go. But, fortunately and unfortunately, I'm never wrong, and thank God in that area of life, I'm a patient person. 10 years for that moment, and that made the break clean and severed, and that made my frequency and vibration rise tenfold. Her leaving was my enlightenment. Sometimes that happens, boy, and you just zoom up to like 10 levels. Don't stop, pass, go. It's incredible. And that happened with my ex-husband. I was with him for 17 years. That was a jump. And a jump to leave him and come here, that was something. Talk about facing your fears, and just going forth on your gut and your intuition and nothing but faith in God. Not faith, even. I can't even say faith, because faith is just like, it's not even strong enough. You say, I have faith. Well, that just means because of that word, that faith. Well, what will be, and it will be right. Or you could say, I know. And you go with that blindly. And you are where you're supposed to be. And your gut, hope, and love, and light. I mean, things that have unfolded from the get-go. We got a ride from my friend's boyfriend. He drove all the way from Massachusetts to Chicago. 16 hours straight. He used to be a truck driver. Never met us at all. Him and his girl rented for us a Town and Country. Didn't know they needed a credit card. I mailed her the money. She went straight. I knew that She was honest like that. I would never take somebody's money and do a mail scam, and nor would she. She was always, yeah, I lived in her house. She never met me and my daughter. I never went through her things. She never went through mine. I mean, that we knew from that was her pure heart. And like a little kid even, so much like a little kid that it was hard. It was, God, she was my daughter's twin. My daughter was born 40 with a cigarette in her mouth, a pen, and a cup of coffee. And her and my daughter have the same IQ. And they both have Asperger's, and like twins, and they are so much like twins. Oh my God, the fighting, you would not believe. You would not believe. And you learn over time. Don't think when your parents tell you, if you're watching this, wait, you'll see 10 years from now. They're right. Because what makes you explode and break a plate and punch somebody in the face one day, 20 years later is the reason that you could just pick and choose who and what, or that kind of a vibration never enters your field. You go through it enough, you can see it coming 10 miles away. You pick and choose what's going to come at you and affect you and what isn't. And you do take the higher road, always. And I told my daughter that with fighting. Don't fight. And don't even, I'm going to kill him, I'm going to put my hands up. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're never going to put your hands up. Never. That's why the world is the way it is, because that's how it's been from the beginning. Well, not for the Mayans, or the ones underwater, the Atlantis. But no, now defending yourself, taking somebody's power and using it against them, getting out of the way, and with their own force they hurt themselves. Yeah, I'm all for that. You didn't do it, they did it to themselves, right? I teach my daughter that, so we're going to take a self-defense class. And then maybe she can gain some of her power back that, for God knows what reason, she feels she doesn't have any. Those are her books up there. She published those when she was 7. She started writing when she was 2, reading and writing, hyperlexic. She knew shapes, numbers, symbols, $15 words. Pippi, how do you know that, Mama? How? She'd go like that. What's that, baby? Them, I remembered. She said, and then like she never spoke again. And so she couldn't speak, but she could write. I mean, I thought I was going batshit, like with the orbs. I would go to doctors and say, am I crazy? Bring her in. All right, you give her the yellow pages. Epiphany Love. In that 5,000-page book, you find Mommy Home Depot on Route 112 in Medford. ... And point. The doctors go, nope, you're not crazy. Let's get her in school. And that is no ordinary child. I was in the adoption home, and I was doing it at 3 years old. I could write and do that. And I remember just being able to read and not having ever been in school. And I used to read Reader's Digest and TV Guide. Hi, baby, I know you're looking. I don't know why, but... And Leanne is like that, too, and her kids are like that, too. There's a point to this. You got... And the struggle is now... her light is so bright, and she's denying her empathic abilities. She's denying the orbs that are here. She's not denying her intuition because that protects her. But everything else is awful. I call God forbid. I'm like, Hemingway, go get a pen. Put it on paper. Pen and paper, kids. That's something that we used to have in the olden days. Pen, ink, paper come from trees. Dear God, that's how old I feel. Anyway. My blood pressure was real wonky today. Car sick all the way home from the doctor. Every hour. And I don't know what the F is going on with me. Stomach is, I'm hurting. Back is killing me. Neck is killing me. I overdid the cleaning and the fixing and all that, so that's why the fingers hurt. But I gotta say today, really not bad. I banged them a few times. Now they blew up, but not bad. What's bad is my feet. This is a problem too, but at least they're not like purple or anything, so that's a good thing. I just don't know. Are we getting like a major storm, a second one? Is it weather? Is it the energy in here? I had a 2-foot butterfly today. I think I posted it. Yeah, unbelievable. And then I took screenshots, video. You just click the little camera thingy on the phone, and it's not in the picture. Yeah, that happened again. The blippy thing from the bedroom last month that was like a triangle swordfish, that was back too. And I could see them, it's like less than an eighth of a second you see it with your naked eye. But I learned not to question it. And that's why I always say 2 minutes, 30 seconds, so I know to go back and look at that time, and I see it. I wish you would sit on my feet. So all this, and anxiety, that's on top of all these other pains. I am empathic, and there's a guy in the building here who's an angel in a past life, but he's young. He's 24 years old, and he's got like the world on his shoulders. Atlas, big guy. I believe he's the reincarnation of my mother's brother, who's Joseph. This kid's name starts with J, red hair, blue eyes. I've been watching the Higher Self videos on YouTube, Living in 5D, and also there's another one, DNA activation. And they just come up, and we suggest that this for you, you would like this. I did this tonight, the kick ass, right? Am I awesome or what? It looked like 15 children, under the age of 5 were on acid and hung out here for a week. That's what my room looked like. And I just couldn't stop. I gave Jesus a new place. I don't know where we're going to put him. They are going with me everywhere. I love you, babies. What's happening? Got the heater on because it's effing mother effing. The bricks, there's wind. It's windy in my room. I hear wind when there is none, and I hear chimes when there are none, and I hear the bell like Ganyo. I hear that too. They were like, what did you do, Mama? It's clean. Where's all the junk? No, say it isn't so. 11:22, I just seeing that a lot too. And 10:10, a lot of repeating numbers. Like tenfold, actually. And then all these things that I went out in the hallway, saw the orbs. The 2-foot butterfly. Praying earlier, talking to my mom, the minute I turn it on. The pink thing, the white butterfly. When I was recognizing signs past 5 years, since my thyroid surgery, 2004. No, since being pregnant. Since my pregnancy. And the whole time in my delivery, my mother has been with me. Like, I just know. You just know. It's not even faith, or you just know. And she still is, but there were times that she would come through tenfold. She'd leave dimes. She leaves everybody in the family dimes. They're everywhere, even on her tombstone. We don't know how they got there. And we know how they got there. She put them there. But I get quarters when I'm sick. So my friend Jesse came over for spare ribs or something the other day that I cooked. And he's passed in the laundry room because he was in and out, and he really didn't stay. And he's got OCD. He's very observant. And on the way out, we were talking about angels and money and finding feathers and things like that. And he goes, oh, look, a quarter. I said, oh, that's my mother. She's trying to tell me something. He goes, are you sick? I said, no. So long story short, I feel like this over the next 2 days. I'm going to, and my mouth, I taste like the metal, iron, nasty. The taste in my mouth, I'm scrubbing my tongue like 5 times a day. I'm vomiting. And I still cannot get rid of it. And I notice this like once every shift or once every other shift. It's the same thing. It's gas. It's back pains. It's thrush or some mouth shit. Migraines or any chakra that you work on, forget it. I work on my crown chakra. I got a migraine from hell. Every chakra, heart, keep it open. I want to always speak the truth. I want to always know with my gut, and I will always trust. I always have. And then, the root chakra, you got to stay grounded because I feel like I'm in 10 dimensions at one time. Why do you think I walk into walls and get black eyes and the shit's right in front of me? Sometimes I think I'm at my house in Long Island and I'm going for light switches that aren't there. I've done stupid shit like put my socks in the freezer. I guess I thought late at night that was the washing machine. I tried to do laundry in the toilet bowl. I told the doctor I was going to go to the calendar and tell her when I was available, and I read the thermostat. I mean, come on. That can't just be mini stroke. That's like, I'm really not here. I am my mama boy. My mother used to say it all the time. Where are you? Where are you? You need to come down. Come down. No, she knew everything, my mother. She knew everything. My mother wasn't human. And every day that goes by with me as an adult and a single mother with ailments like hers, arthritis and other things. She had 5 kids, I had 1. No, I'm lying. She had 3 and 5 grandchildren. Was a senior citizen who took care of me. Had a singer sewing machine from the 40s. She would make drapes and bedspreads and everything for other people, and I like pristine, like you could buy it in a catalog, and she would do it every season and change it. You won't believe what she could do. After cooking dinner, cleaning the house, planting the garden, raising the kids, going grocery shopping, going to the doctor, taking me to school, taking me to shows. And I wasn't her only kid, you know. She did stuff with the grown-up daughters and the grandkids, and there were days her pain, she couldn't even verbalize how her hands felt. And it wasn't all the time, thank God. And she really controlled that with diet. The minute she changed her diet, she was good. She didn't have it like me. But, you know, my mother wasn't one to cry, and I'd see the tears in her eyes. But she was making that spaghetti with the grinder, putting it homemade with the grinder, the old one on the table from like the 30s that doesn't even crank. That's how we had our pasta. So, yeah, I guess I'm like her. I feed everybody. They got to come over and eat. If anybody's here, they got to eat. Look at this. And today, his other home has been the bathroom sink. What the fudge, man? He sees the stuff coming out the mirror. That's why you sit in the bathroom sink. It's been a hell of a day. My ears just got really loud. Left ear especially. Really, I can't believe I'm touching that. I'm having such phone problems today. Won't let me answer it. The apps won't shut off. Laptop won't work. TV's going off. I'm telling you, there is some shit. It's either cosmic or maybe 3 or 4 of the people that I love are going through exactly the same thing, exactly at the same time, and I got it tenfold in my body. I don't know. What do? I go to the doctor and say, I think I got thrush and gas and back pain on a scale of 1 to 10 is 14. And they're going to, you see that? 60 minutes for that huge blobby thing? That's what he's looking at. Or, doctor, am I just ascending and my empathic abilities have gone tenfold? And, you know, the men with the white suits come and there's a number code on the door. You can't get out. That's not going to happen now. What, baby? I just felt one hit my arm. You're going to the wall, too, aren't they? You are so beautiful. Look at that face. You're an angel. What the hell was in the wall? Oh, my eyes. I gotta lay on. I might even sleep in here tonight. Look at Yoda. I call him my Yoda. Oh, Obi-Wan. Look at him with his paws in. And then, you know, Jeff Dunham with his many, many puppets, Walter. When he goes to sleep, he looks like Walter. His arms are all crossed. He looks like he's frowning. And other times, he's all twisted. He looks like he's smiling. And then his mouth goes, yada, 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 yada. I love my pets. I love them. They've been sneezing like crazy. Either they're allergic to me or the orbs are going up their nose. Mama, why you sneeze? Oh, let's look at the ceiling. I didn't even think of that. I did not even think of that. And I cleaned the mirrors. Shit, forgot about that too. Cleaned everything. I'm so tired. Can you believe I'm still up? 3 hours sleep out the door at 10:30 for the doctor. Vomited. I haven't stopped since. Didn't even really take my meds today, so you can't say, oh, it's the Adderall or it's, what was that, 18 minutes? See, I knew that was going to happen. I didn't even do that. And there's the purple shit's the phone. I can see the difference. There's something that makes the reflection in this mirror look purple that's not an orb or an energy. See that? I don't know what the hell that is. Ooh, and my shirt scared me. I forgot that I had this Maryland shirt on. Oh, that scared the crap out of me for a second. My heart is racing. I cleaned the shit out of this mirror. It's not even clean. OCD much? No. Yeah, I cleaned the bathroom like 5 times today, literally. And then I was walking by the TV cleaning that. My whole entire cuticle, the corner of the TV, took out like in a perfect circle. My cuticle finger blown up. Only I could do that. I am literally imagining. I think that's why the orb stick is. I can't even tell you. You'd have to have a camera follow me around 24/7, and you'd go, oh, okay. All right. That face scared me twice. What are my angels doing? Do we go inside? Do we got activity in the hallway, in the bathroom? It's every room. Deacon Bruce will be here Monday, kids. I got a lot of footage to go through again. I'll just leave it for tomorrow. No, I'm getting a little bit better at editing if I need to get to the good stuff. Just that I could do that. It's time consuming and it hurts the fingers a little bit, but And the confusion and anxiety has been wicked for well over 7 days. Is that a shift thing? Is that an Essentia thing? Are my meds not working? Is that an empath thing? Anybody else feeling that? And then when I finally get right and balanced, somebody else will come into my area, let's say, even if they're in the building, and it's gone. Right back to being sick and twisted. So I just really had enough, which is why I'm kind of thinking, let's just go to the doctor anyway and make sure it really isn't something else. I don't like doctors. I don't like hospitals. And I'm just going to be normal in a few hours because I refuse to go, especially on a weekend over here. Oh, my goodness. Now they're looking up. I'm going to lay down and look up. I am so tired. I'm ranting and raving because my back hurts so bad I don't even know how to act or talk. And I'm not overdoing any kind of medication because then you're sick from that. So, which is worse? You got to find a way. I think I'm going to do Namyo. I did prayers. I might just do a half an hour, try to get right, and then go to bed. Oh, goodness. I put the pillows over there, and I laid the opposite way of the pillow. You see what I'm saying? Not right. I'm definitely off planet today. Joan has left the bubble. Oh, my. And I also need my whole body cracked, head to toe. The chiropractor won't touch my neck because of the strokes. How do I get my neck right? I said, I just don't know. I need it massaged. I need my friend Jesse to come here and just get this shit. Chiropractor said my back was too muscly and hard, but he has tiny little beautiful little baby surgeon girl hands. They're soft, they're pretty, and I like him. I like him very much, this doctor. And he kind of reminds me of like Bert and Ernie Muppet, and he looks like he's 12, but he's like in a 40-year-old man's body. I don't know how to explain it, but he's brilliant. He couldn't manipulate my back. I couldn't fucking believe that. I don't know if his hands were too small or what. Oh, you're an osteopath, for God's sakes. Yeah, so I've been turned off since then. I don't even know where I'm going to go. As far as rheumatology is concerned, I just got turned off. You got to manipulate my back. You take hold of your shit, be a man, ball up and work my back. Or a woman, I don't care. Oh my God, there's been like 2 people my entire life that could touch my neck or my back and just actually send me to another universe. And he's not one of them. Boy, when they get close, they're beautiful. They're so shiny. They shine bright like a shiny diamond. Look at them looking. Look at the cats. Just look at them. Isn't it funny that chicken leg is high today and soul is low? They switched. I also got to get a thumb brace because holding this phone sucks. I would take suggestions. Hello, bird friend. Hello. I love when they come close like that. They photobomb and then they disappear. Photobomb? How do they know where the lens is? They're intelligent. That's mesmerizing. I'm in awe every day, amazed, and humbled. If God is in everything, how much God is in here, huh? Honored and humbled. He's been hyper aware. I saw that too, handsome. I saw it go straight up. Oh, you can't go through the wall, baby. Look at that. Tell mommy what? Flashlight, flashlight. What do you want to tell mama? Use your words, baby. Yeah, and when I say that, he does. He talks. I swear to God, he's Tom Tom. My Tom Tom from Illinois. He was another rescue. Oh my God, my Maine Coon. To die for, that boy. And then he just showed up one day, and I got him. And it took a year for him to sleep on my chest and drool on me, but he would give me a minute and then 2 minutes. He was past life pet as well, so is Soul. I think he's the reincarnation of Tom Tom. Where did Soul go? And when my girl Luna died, we had her, the next day we had to bring her to her friend's house and bury her in the backyard. And I don't want the cats to get him. I don't want my daughter to have a breakdown. So we put her in the box with her toys and her blankie and hid her under there. And he knows it. So they always wind up back at this spot. What? What is it, baby? Tell me. Do you see something from Mama? Oh, my God. I need a back massage so bad. Jesus, send me someone. Look at this. Cat action. So, you know what? This is so long. I'm going to stop it, upload, and re-record because it's too much to go through. Be love, be light, peace. Thank you.